Security of lives and properties still remains everyone's concern. How do you protect your informants?
We never divulge them. Okay. Like now, I'm telling you, I've never given you a name.
And you have a sufficient arms that can fight these vandals?
We have sufficient arms, even though we're requesting for more.
What is community policing?
A partnership between the police and the immediate community in which we are policing.
Give the police enough information to serve you better.
For sponsorship and adverts, call the following numbers on your screen.
Operation Puff Adder was aimed at reclaiming the public space from heinous criminal elements threatening the nation's internal security. Operation Puff Adder was a function of deep thinking, elaborate planning, strategy, and technical mapping backed up with necessary logistics. Operation Puff Adder, which was launched on the 15th of April 2019 by the IGP Mohammed Adamu Abubakar, has an operational intervention blueprint to stabilize the internal security space within the shortest possible time frame. Because a tree does not make a forest, with the support of the police managers as well as encouragement of other cadres of officers of the Nigerian police, the citizens, traditional institutions, and government at all levels, Operation Puff Adder was achieved fully and within the set target period. Several high-profile inter-boundaries, inter-kidnapping, and inter-robbery operations were successfully undertaken by police operatives across the country. Edo State, with its population of 3,218,332 people spread over the 15 local government areas and police staff strength of about 10,260 officers and men. Edo State Police Command has shown its readiness in crime control and prevention as well as the upcoming election in the state.
A crime is a crime, irrespective of the birthmark of the criminal. Hello and a warm welcome to your favorite program, Security Connect. On today's program, we will be discussing the success of Operation Puff Adder and community policing from the ancient city of Edo State. My name is Vivian and you're watching Security Connect. Security of lives and properties still remains everyone's concern. How do you protect your informants?
We never divulge them. Okay. Like now, I'm telling you, I've never given you a name.
And you have a sufficient arms that can fight these vandals?
We have sufficient arms, even though we're requesting for more.
What is community policing?
A partnership between the police and the immediate community in which we are policing.
Give the police enough information to serve you better.
For sponsorship and adverts, call the following numbers on your screen.
He was enlisted into the Nigerian Police Force as a cadet assistant superintendent of police on the 15th of March 1988. An alumni of the prestigious National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, Kuru Jos. My guest on the program today is also a member of the International Association of Chiefs of Police, who obtained his first degree from the Department of Sociology, University of Maiduguri, Borno State. He took his career from being an operations officer to becoming a commissioner. He was an operations officer at the Lagos State Command during the reign of terror of a notorious armed robber, Shina Rembo. My guest on the program today is Johnson Babatunde Kukumo, MNI, the Commissioner of Police, Edo State Command.
We are really doing our level best to ensure that we protect lives and property in the state. Edo State is a state where we have resident criminal elements to contend with. We also have criminal elements making incursion into Edo State from contiguous states of Kogi, Delta, Ondo, etc. The command has been able to effect arrest of sizable number of kidnappers, sizable number of armed robbers, and of course we have equally been able to recover sizable number of arms and ammunition, and we have equally succeeded in keeping the activities of kidnappers at tolerable minimum here in Edo State. And don't forget, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohammed Abubakar Adamu MNI, has successfully embarked on the community policing project. And this is yielding tremendous results because members of the community are fully and actively involved in policing their environments. And this has helped a lot in fishing out criminal elements from their various hideouts. Community policing has the capacity of solving problems of crime and criminality because the members of the community themselves are actively involved. They know those who are criminals in their various environments. They can identify them, and they are actively involved. That is, the responsible members of the community are actively involved in policing their own affairs. They know the criminals. They know the people. And they understand the terrain. So there cannot be any hiding place for criminals in a particular community, since members of the community are actually involved. We are talking of the community policing committees are there, who are indigenous people of the community in question. We also have the special constabularies that are recruited directly from within the community. These are the people that will really work in partnership with the Nigerian police force in ensuring that adequate security is provided for all and sundry. We have been able to allay the fears of members of the public that when you see something, you say something. And that is the only way we can work, because we are talking of intelligence-led policing. Outside technology, we are talking of intelligence-led policing. So if we are talking of intelligence-led policing, we will require information to form such intel that will assist us in doing our work. And members of the public, members of the community in Edo State here really have the trust and confidence in us that their identities will not be given out. They will not be given out to those who are, of course, perpetrators of crime and criminality within. The state government has been in partnership with the police to see that the community policing project of the Inspector General of Police is a huge success. The members of there has been enlightenment, there has been public enlightenment, where members of the various communities have been informed of what it is expected of them, the roles they are supposed to play in the community policing project, giving information to the police, and of course, being involved actively in police activities, even effecting the arrest of criminals. Yes, the special constabularies will have the capacity to even effect arrest of criminals and hand over such criminals immediately to the conventional police in their various. So it is expected that the special constabularies and the conventional police, as we have today, work together to produce very, very good results. So the state government has actually sensitized members of the communities on the roles expected of them. And currently, sizable number of community members have been recruited by the communities themselves. And the government has given very, very encouraging support to the various communities in this regard. I would even want to use this opportunity to thank the government for what they have been able to do for the police so far, and employ them to do more. The Edo election, preparations for Edo elections cannot be done in isolation. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohammed Abubakar Adamu MNI, has done so much by way of assistance to the command to see to it that we are adequately prepared for the elections ahead, the gubernatorial elections in Edo State. We have men of the various formations of the force, the PMF men, the SPU, the CTU, the EOD, the Marine Police. They are all coming in. Apart from the ones we have that are domiciled within Edo State, we have all other ones, of course, that we are enjoying their services as a result of the benevolence of the Inspector General of Police. We have the air wing on air surveillance to identify the areas, particularly forest areas that are prone to crime and criminality. We also have the Marine Police. Currently, the Edo State Marine Police will be inaugurating, with the assistance of the Inspector General of Police, Edo State Police Marine will be inaugurating 8 gunboats, 4 armored gunboats, and 4 speedboats. And the Inspector General of Police has made it possible to have the wherewithal for the Marine Police base to take off. So we have the capacity as it is now to provide a conducive atmosphere for the conduct of the gubernatorial elections come September 19. We have adequate capacity to provide conducive atmosphere on land. We have adequate capacity to monitor our waterways, our littoral region, the coastal zones, because we have the Marine Police base. And we equally have the capacity, through the benevolence of the Inspector General of Police, to also monitor crime and criminality from the air. That is the air surveillance, deploying the police air wing. And that we have been doing in conjunction with the Nigerian Air Force. So that informs you again of the synergy, collaboration, and cooperation between Edo State Police Command and other sister agencies. Even on our waterways, we have cooperation, synergy, and understanding with the Navy and, of course, the Nigerian Army. We fight criminals on our waterways, in our littoral regions, in synergy with other services.
Security of lives and properties still remains everyone's concern. How do you protect your informants?
We never divulge them. Like now, I'm telling you, I've never given you a name.
And you have a sufficient arms that can fight these vandals?
We have sufficient arms, even though we're pushing for more.
What is community policing?
A partnership between the police and the immediate community in which we are policing.
Give the police enough information to serve you better.
For sponsorship and adverts, call the following numbers on your screen.
To alleviate the sufferings of the Nigerian police in Edo State Command, the Chairman, Police Community Relation Committee, Dr. Atke Odemige, I hope I pronounced that well, speaks on the sufferings of the Nigerian police in Edo State Command and the way forward.
Quite numerous. You have the shortfall in manpower. We don't have enough policemen to police the country. So that's a major problem that police are having. The UN standard says that we should have 1 policeman to 400 citizens, and we are not able to go near it at all. So that is a very big area that is lacking. Then we also have the problem of shortage in arms and ammunition. They are not having those things enough, and you discover there's one long one they are still carrying about. The criminals, they no longer use such ammunition. So we need to upgrade the kind of arms and ammunition given to the Nigerian police. It's very, very important. Another area is their kitting. They are not, the kitting is lacking a lot. You see, they'll be wearing different black, different blue, because it's not coming from one source.
They are in a security vehicle, no bulletproof. Bulletproof must be provided. They are just going on the vehicle with bare chested. It's not all right for the Nigeria police, because once you are bare chested, it is possible for any bullet to get that person down. The person is not wood. So those are things that they need to look at. The technology is improving. And for you to be able to, do well in the system, there must be regular training of the police force. Very regular, to be able to meet up with the development of the country technologically. Is very, very important. So those are areas that must be looked into. Yes. For us, we don't think that there is anything like welfare. Let me give you a scenario.